weak. Stand up, it's your right to fight all adversity.
I want you to listen very carefully. I am Sergeant Kennedy. First thing is I clothe you, I feed you, I put a roof over your head.
For most of you, this is going to be a life-changing experience. It's going to challenge you in ways that you've never been challenged before, I can assure you of that.
It's a huge opportunity for the youth of New Zealand to grasp, which I'm sure most of them don't realise at this stage.
This course does achieve its aim. The people that come on this course find work.
This trainee graduated 2-3 weeks ago, has now got a job. And it's because of what he did here and what he learnt, he was better than what he thought he was.
Work is a key way of people linking in with the community. Someone sitting at home on the couch playing PlayStation isn't linked into the community, whereas if someone's working, they're getting to know people, they're getting to know their community, they're contributing to it.
Discipline, encouragement, motivation.
The New Zealand Defence Force has a zero tolerance on any drugs. That means all your party pills, all your chronic, all your magic mushrooms.
I'm showing them who's boss, so that when they get home, they walk around the streets. They're not going to be trying to staunch up everyone. They can get out, mow the lawns for their parents, scrub the toilets, do the vacuuming, doing the dishes, and after that, ironing their clothes, having a wash, and then going looking for a job.
I don't believe any of these young people really, in their heart, want to be on the benefit.
Unemployment sucks.
Parents can't help you. Nobody can really help except yourself.
A lot of the people that tend to get into trouble have been unemployed or are unemployed for long periods of time.
As a young person, I never saw social welfare as a solution. Set the benchmark high and beyond a benefit.
The positive side of employment is that, hey, they get a purpose.
Jobs are all about, it's a personal pride thing. It's about contributing, it's about giving something, having some mana, having some respect and some self-pride. When your mum and dad went to work, you know, that becomes a thing in life. You see it, that's what we do.
They're basically taught everything they need to know about bettering themselves and getting a job.
Majority of the time when somebody calls the police, something's wrong. And what we're doing here with the LSV program itself is just showing them a different side to policing, a positive side. The potential that they've gained over this whole course itself is immense.
The training cell's responsibility is to bring a 6-week training program together, and that's a lot of liaising with outside agencies, working income.
I never wanted to be a statistic. Once I found out I was pregnant, I never wanted to be a Māori single mum on the benefit.
If it gets challenging in life, they've been in a challenging place before and they've managed to achieve, so they can achieve again.
If they work hard and go through the course, that they come out 100% better than what they came in as.
It's pretty straightforward, just discipline, fitness, get a job.
Motivation, time managing, and having self-confidence.
Get a trade, mainly. Get ahead in life.
The exercise, I like the exercise. I wanted to get me some girly abs.
Start doing stuff instead of sitting around doing nothing all day.
I just heard it was good and I just wanted like a bit of a challenge, I suppose, and I came here and that's exactly what I got.
Especially when I first came to this course, I came here for myself. And I started to learn very quickly, and it's really not about yourself.
The longest day, it starts at 0400 in the morning is Rivali. Straight away the platoon has to get downstairs as quick as they can, carrying a 20 kg pack with a log, followed by an 8k run with the log. After the 8Ks we get a small breakfast, normally a sausage, a couple of pieces of bread, and then we carry on with 9 tasks during the entire day, not stopping. If they fail a task they don't get fed, if they do pass a task they get a choice of food.
Camping was probably the best thing I'd have to say. Outside, we got to sleep in for an extra half an hour, but...
I've lost 7 kgs and I'm pretty proud of myself.
We've been doing CVs. They gave them to us a couple of days ago. They look pretty cool.
I'm slowly getting fitter. Just like goal setting, achievable goals.
We went rock climbing, that was quite cool to do.
Skills. I didn't think I had that many skills.
You can't really make it through this course by yourself. You need to work together in a team.
I've just did a first aid course yesterday, which was pretty good, learning CPR and...
My time management, discipline, self-discipline, being able to stand still for 10 minutes. I never used to be able to do that. It's helped me love myself, and it's also helped me to step out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to being so physical.
So I dropped out of school when I was 16, so I want to get my NCEAs and then and get a part-time job.
When I leave here, I'd like to be a police officer, so it's really teaching me definitely self-discipline and communication as well.
Yeah, I definitely want a job. Yeah, I'm willing to go hard out for it, get it.
We're looking for an employee with the right attitude, a person who's going to join our business and treat it more as, not just as a job, but as a career path.
Oh, it just made me motivated really, working with whole heap of people, learning their life stories and then going on into a job.
We want to make sure that we can add value to the employee's career path and that employee can add value to our business.
I've been studying for wastewater, done 2 block courses in Wellington, and so I do my on-site assessment, I'll be qualified.
We're looking for strong alignments to our 4 values of courage, excellence, collaboration and integrity. Essentially they come in with a greater sense of self-belief, a commitment and the right attitude to successfully take on a career with Downer.
Yes, LSV is absolutely brilliant for our recruitment school. They bring good attitude and really good discipline. At the end of the day, their success rate out at sea is just phenomenal. They're getting jobs. To sum it up, they're getting jobs.
Knows those values I spoke of before, courage, commitment, integrity and teamwork. Knows and understands the value of what an 8-hour day is, and then go the extra mile without saying, well, what's in it for me? But do it because they want to contribute.
I went into LSV with no confidence at all. Like I thought I was just like a big boy that couldn't do anything, but LSV actually taught me that like confidence and team building and determination, that was one of the main things. Determination to believe in what you can do.
It's really important that we recruit people into the rebuild of Christchurch. We're an integral part in making sure that the infrastructure is up and running for the future success of the Garden City.
I'm going to go to Work and Income, and on Monday morning I fill out a job application for Fulton Hogan.
Prior to LSV she had no goals and she really didn't know where she was headed, but ever since she's come back she has all these goals and she has these plans and she can see where she's going to be long term.
The importance of having a job for me is independence and self-reliability rather than depending on other people.
And then one day he came to me and he says, "Granddad, I've just applied to go into LSV."
LSV basically just gave Sam a sense of time management, being able to get up, go to work and do stuff, and that really did help with stability for us. Got him a job and able to keep a house and pay bills and groceries.
I could see Sam was just a young man wanting to make a change in his life.
Before he wasn't really there, but now since LSV he's more involved with Kyra. He plays with her heaps, he helps around the house for a change. When he got back from LSV he actually showed me how to clean properly.
He had to come back and say, I'm going to do something with my life. He came back, he's done something with his life, and today we're seeing something of what he has produced from LSV.
Your family will respect you for it. Like my parents are proud as of me, and like that's one thing that you gain from it is like all your bros and stuff like that. They're gonna be proud of you. Like Oh, it's just a real good opportunity. If you get the opportunity, take it. Otherwise, you're just missing out on a whole heap of fun.
But now I know how to limit my time, make targets and achieve goals in life. So that's what I'm going to do.
I want to work to provide for my nan and my family.
Well, it's led me to the next stage I'll be heading into, and that's an apprenticeship.
Oh, there's nothing negative about it. It can't hurt you in any way. Like, there's only positives that can come from it. Like, if you don't end up with a job at the end of it, you're prepared to get a job after that, you know.
Oh, well, if you have the opportunity, just take it. I mean, it's 6 weeks away, but it's worth it. Like, in the long run, you get a lot more out of it than you would if your partner stayed at home.
You get a lot out of it. Like, you get what you put in, pretty much. Like, if you go there and thinking, I'm going to try my best and give it my best, and then you have a lot of good outcome.
You all have the potential to do great things. One important thing to do is to take action.
I think that's the best thing I've ever done.
It's the place to be, to raise a family. It's a place to be.
The longest day, it starts at 0400 in the morning is Reveille. Straight away the team has to get downstairs as quick as they can, carrying a 20 kg pack with a log, followed by an 8k run with the log. After the 8Ks we get a small breakfast, normally a sausage, a couple of pieces of bread, and then we carry on with 9 tasks during the entire day, not stopping. If they fail a task they don't get fed, if they do pass a task they get a choice of food.
We're looking for an employee with the right attitude, a person who's going to join our business and treat it more as, not just as a job, but as a career path.
Oh, it just made me motivated really, working with a whole heap of people, learning their life stories and then going on into a job.
We want to make sure that we can add value to the employee's career path and that employee can add value to our business.
I've been studying for wastewater, done 2 block courses in Wellington, and so I do my on-site assessment, I'll be qualified.
We're looking for strong alignments to our 4 values of courage, excellence, collaboration and integrity. Essentially they come in with a greater sense of self-belief, a commitment and the right attitude to successfully take on a career with Downer.
And then one day he came to me and he says, "Granddad, I've just applied to go into LSV."
LSV basically just gave Sam a sense of time management, being able to get up, go to work and do stuff, and that really did help with stability for us. got him a job and able to keep a house and pay bills and groceries.
I could see Sam was just a young man wanting to make a change in his life.
Before he wasn't really there, but now since LSV he's more involved with Kyra. He plays with her heaps, he helps around the house for a change. When he got back from LSV he actually showed me how to clean properly.
He had to come back and say, I'm going to do something with my life. He came back, he's done something with his life, and today we're seeing something of what he has produced from LSV.
Gambling was probably the best thing I'd have to say. Outside, we got to sleep in for an extra half an hour, but...
I've lost 7 kgs and I'm pretty proud of myself.
We've been doing CVs, they gave them to us a couple of days ago. They look pretty cool.
I'm slowly getting fitter.
Just like goal setting, achievable goals.
We went rock climbing, that was quite cool to do.
Skills. I didn't think I had that many skills.
You can't really make it through this course by yourself. You need to work together in a team.
I've just did a first aid course yesterday, which was pretty good, learning CPR and...
My time management, discipline, self-discipline, being able to stand still for 10 minutes, I never used to be able to do that. It's helped me love myself and it's also helped me to step out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to being so physical.
So I dropped out of school when I was 16, so I want to get my NCEAs and then and get a part-time job.
When I leave here, I'd like to be a police officer, so it's really teaching me definitely self-discipline and communication as well.
Yeah, I definitely want a job. Yeah, I'm willing to go hard out for it.
My name is Paulette. Before LSV, I was a typical teenager. I was getting up at about 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, sleeping in, no motivation. My mum heard about it on the radio. It was a new program that had just been set up, so it was the first LSV program ever run, and she thought that I might like to do it, and I did, and applied, and that's how the story started. Okay, the whole course gives you a sense of pride, motivation, and a sense of self-belief that if you do apply yourself, that you can achieve, and that feeling when you do achieve and what that feels like. So, which makes you want to carry on with that during your normal everyday life. Finding me and finding out what I can actually do if I applied myself, and how much more I can get out of a day if I woke up early and I did things. And the feeling at the end of the course was unreal. During the course there's some things you don't like doing, but at the end of it, that feeling you have once you've accomplished it, it's just worth it. So of course it's like anything in life. Sometimes you don't enjoy doing what you're doing, but the end of it and the outcome is the thing that makes you feel good about it. Having a job is a sense of empowerment. It's not embarrassing to say what do you do for a living and you don't have an answer. You've got an answer. You can say, well, I work here, and take ownership of that. You also allow yourself more freedom. You've got money to do a bit more, you can put things aside, you become a role model for your own family. There's just so many payoffs to having a job, and it's very worthwhile. And don't think that you need to start off on $15, $18, whatever, there's big money. You've got to start somewhere, develop those skills and move on. And we all started on low rates, and we do eventually reach those higher rates that we do want. Do the course, you'll get a lot of things out of it. You'll find who you are. You'll actually probably change your life when you get back and realise that maybe the people you're hanging out with aren't the ones you need to be hanging out with, that you need to move on and start thinking about where you're going. This course will give you that. It gives you a sense of self-pride and confidence, and if you can make it through to the 6 weeks, then you can do anything.
My name's Ali. Before LSV I was doing not much. I was just applying for jobs but didn't get any offers. My brother and sister did it before I did, so I thought I'd just copy them and try beat them at what they did. Yeah. LSV gave me more confidence in myself, and talking with others, it helped a bit more. Yeah. And just to appreciate what I've got. in life. Yeah, I got trained a bit in the interview process, so that was good. And it was really awesome that I got accepted. I was at a different job, but it was only temporary, but I got the call while I was working, so yeah, it felt real awesome. And I started the next week, straight on Tuesday, so that was great. It means I've got more stuff to do. I don't have to just stay home and do nothing. I've got money that I can spend on anything, and got bills to pay, so that's cool as well. So it's just better life, actually. Yeah, it's real challenging and fun, and you just need to be open-minded about what's expected of you and how you approach it. So yeah, it's just real great to be a part of. And if you do your best, you get a job after it. If you apply yourself, yeah, it's good. We don't need to ask mum for money anymore, so it's positive. Yeah, I get to help my mum with the bills now instead of scrounging money off her and making it hard for her to pay the bills. So that's good.
I got a call asking if I wanted to do a 6-week course at Burnham, and I thought, oh yeah, thought about it. Really, only reason I didn't really want to go was kind of didn't want to be away from home. You know, better than sitting at home all winter not working, getting fat, you know, winter. And then thought there'd be no negatives out of it really. You can't really go anything bad from going to the army. Oh, it really helped me get into a good routine, because finishing school and then after work, not working for a while, kind of getting up a bit later. So it kind of helps you get up a bit early, get you into a good routine of, you know, having breakfast and all of that. Really the whole getting to know new people, like you really have to, even people you don't like, you have to get along with, you have to learn to work in a team with them. I get a bit frantic when I'm late. I don't like being late, so yeah, I'm always first on the site. They had to leave the keys out for me because I was always beating them there, and they must have felt sorry for me waiting up for them in the rain. Well, I hope they'll take me on as apprentice. I'd say they would, but yeah, hope they do. And then I'll start night school and then get qualified in, I don't know, 4 years or something. And then I'll be building the houses, so. And I'll always be there still on time.
It's time to open up memories of your past, and it's time to move on. It's time to open up the shadows of your heart, and it's time to move on. 'Cause it's a great time to live, and it's time to stand up and be counted. It's a great time to live, and it's time to stand